Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. And we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. Let's get into today's show. So, folks, as you guys know, LeBron James has an obsession with catching Michael Jordan, right? And controlling narratives and all of that. So it was no surprise today when we got the big news that he's going to be he's in conversation rather, with having releasing a docuseries or documentary or whatever the hell it is, something to be on par to what Michael Jordan did with The Last Dance. And we're going to get into that in a moment, the details of it. But I just got to say this, man, like when are y'all going to hop off Michael Jordan nuts, bro? Like, for real, bro. When y'all going to hop off that dude nutsack, man? Like, y'all are stalking Michael Jordan. And you know the funniest part? Every time I see MJ, he's always like on a yacht or something and living life. Living his best life. Living his best life. Meanwhile, y'all up here still trying to convince, like, it's just so ridiculous. So before we even get into the details of it, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Kachava. Now, before we continue, let me tell you something. This year, I got serious about taking care of my body, my training, my nutrition, all of it. Nothing extreme. I just wanted to take better care of myself. But my days get busy between work, moving around, taking care of my daughter, trying to go to the gym, buying groceries. Life fills up fast. And when it does, nutrition is the first thing to fall apart. I would skip meals, grab whatever was easy, and feel it by the afternoon. Then I started using Kachava's new travel pack. Just one packet gives you complete nutrition ready for life to go on. Plant-based protein, fiber, greens, vitamins, probiotics, omegas, electrolytes, and more. No artificial flavors, no sweeteners, no soy, no gluten, no preservatives, and no animal products. All the nutrition my body craves in one delicious shake, packed to go. It keeps my energy steady all day, and more importantly, it actually tastes amazing. If you have been meaning to take better care of yourself, this is the easiest place to start. Take your daily ritual with you. Go to Kachava.com and use code DREAMERS for 15% off your first order. That's Kachava, Kachava.com, code DREAMERS. All right, so let's put it up here. It's from a Yahoo post. This is all over the internet, but we'll just talk about this one here. So this one says, LeBron James and ESPN are closing in on an agreement for a behind-the-scenes documentary series that will be similar to Michael Jordan's Last Dance, per The Athletic, Andrew Marchand. The documentary is expected to use footage from James's entire career, including some never-before-seen footage, and is expected that LeBron will also have a camera crew documenting his time with the 76ers this season, per report. And this particular image here, this particular post here, has generated well over 800 or 700 and something thousand likes. Now I can just read from the article quickly here from the New York Times. We don't have to put it up if we don't want to. It just says, it said one of the sources described the talks as being at the 1 yard line, with the expectation that James, who's 41, will have a camera crew documenting his time with the Philadelphia 76ers, who James signed with this month. The 76ers are expected to be the final home of his legendary career. The documentary is expected also to use footage from earlier in James's career, as NBA crews have filmed him since he was a rookie, including some never-before-seen footage. The financial terms of potential other components of the agreement are not known yet. When Netflix picked up the 8-episode Jerry Jones Dallas Cowboys documentary, Puck reported the deal was slightly less than $50 million, right? So that's what the Athletic, I don't know why I said the New York Times, the Athletic article said. Kind of the lettering kind of looked like the New York Times. Let's see what some people said about this on the post. It says, you have to have profoundly low esteem to spend your entire career trying to be another man. LeBron, the fraud, has spent his b-ball lifetime trying to be MJ and Kobe. Only player in his era who could be compared to two GOATs would be Stephen Curry over anyone. Another person said, this should be a good doc given the technology he has access to and the fact that he's been documenting his entire career on purpose. Another viewer said, Bron's got to give a little bit after he's done to put out a doc. Another person said, Michael Jordan, why? Okay. Another person, you would have thought he learned his lesson from from Space Jam. I'm just reading some comments on what people said. Documenting the final chapter in Philly while pulling vault footage from 2003. ESPN is about to break view records if they do this right. So basically, it's going to be one episode about him jumping teams to win championships. God, somebody said the last flop. LeBron James, ESPN. Another guy said the last flop. And people just kept on roasting him in the comment section there, man. Look, if LeBron James wants to document his life and his career, no problem. My only thing is just don't try to do it like Michael Jordan and all of that. And I know for sure there's going to be a lot of rewriting of history. You can expect Rich Paul in the docuseries. You can expect him there. Front row. My thing is, if you guys are going to do a docuseries, just tell the truth. Don't rewrite your own history. I'm also going to be very curious to see when they touch on some of the low moments, like the 2011 collapse. I'm sure they're going to try to beautify it and make it seem like, this and this and that. I wonder if they're going to talk about that. Because if you look at the Last Dance docuseries, Jordan covered the good and the bad of his career. He covered the low moments and the high moments. And I don't think he tried to sanitize it. I think that he showed people what it was when he was down, and he showed people what it was when he was also up, right? I don't think Jordan tried to lie about who he was, although some people took exception to it, the same people that decided to be a part of it because they thought a check was going to be annexed to it. But that's another conversation for a different day. So I just hope that it's truthful. I hope it's not more of this nonsense of rewriting history. Now, will I watch it? Yeah, I'll probably watch it. Although I find LeBron to be very, very annoying, I'll probably watch it. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it. But I think it's something more so for his fans, more than anything. I think his fans are going to be the ones that are going to really, really kind of like eat up a lot of this stuff. And one more thing I will say is the difference I think is going to be here for Jordan's docuseries. I think it was done more for a younger generation of fans who didn't really get to see him play. I think that was what it was for, really, because a lot of younger people didn't see him. They just hear Michael Jordan. They wear his shoes or whatever, but didn't get a chance to really look at his career, look at the greatness and all of that. Whereas this one, everybody's already pretty much seen LeBron's career. So I think that will be kind of different. But more importantly, I think during that period is going to kind of reignite this whole GOAT debate again. But I think at the end of it, the majority of people are just going to say it's Michael Jordan, as they have been saying for years now. I don't think anything is going to change. I don't think a new docuseries is going to change that. I just don't. I think people have already made up their minds on this debate. And I think most people made up their minds a long, long, long time ago. That's my take.